G'day, 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 and welcome to our cooking show, Chilli Coffee Cooking. Christina's here.
Hello.
And Heather.
Howdy.
And me. And we're in beautiful sunny Queensland. Not so much. It's been raining it seems like it's been raining forever, and it has been. There's floods everywhere. So if you're out there on the roads, please be careful because there is about 60 flooded roads all over us, around us right at the moment. We're going to do a wonderful dish today.
Okay.
Okay. We're going to do a great dish today. We're going to use some pasta because it's one of those rainy days, so why not make something that's nice and hearty, and that's what we're going to do today. So I'm going to go and throw this into the pot over here. Boom, ready to go. So that can just go straight in our pot and do its thing. There we go. We'll come back and
already, Jimmy.
we'll come. Yeah, it's boiling already. We're going to do some halloumi. So we've got some halloumi here. Well, you can look after the pasta and you can push that down once it starts to boil. That'd be great. We've got some halloumi here. I'm going to pull this out. We're going to do some halloumi and the pasta together as well. I've got a nice knife here. I'm just going to cut some nice chunks of our halloumi like this.
Hi, Janet.
Some nice chunks.
Hi, Mum.
So there's 3 nice chunks there. And I've got 4. I've got 8 altogether. So I'll just clean the edge up off this one. There we go. Some nice chunks of halloumi. Now I'll just put this back here. And Christine's just pushing that pasta down into the pot so that it actually starts to cook nice and easily. So
there's all these people who break the pasta in half so it fits in the pot.
No, you don't do that. So I will just wipe my little knife here and I will arrange this bit of halloumi now.
Are you going to make a coffee shot soon?
I'm going to do that in a second. I'm just going to put these right here like this so you can see all this beautiful halloumi. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that one broke, but that's all right. That won't matter if it broke. It's going to go into our formin. But what I am going to do, we've got our Distinct coffee. We're using our second hottest coffee, and we're going to make a shot of coffee. I've got coffee. This is what we have from the coffee truck every day. I'll just put some of that straight into the group handle. And there's an important thing you don't have to do here. You don't have to tamp our coffee. All you have to do is put it in the group handle. And people say, oh, no, you must tamp it. Well, you don't, because, the physics of a espresso machine are there's a little plate in there, and you'll put your group handle in, and it sort of self-tamps anyway and comes out nicely. So I'll just put that over there. We can see that. We'll put this in here like this. Got this gorgeous Francino automatic machine right here. It does its own thing. I don't have to do anything. It just does its own thing because it's automatic. So coffee will start coming out of there. It's coming out of there. It's going into there now. We're going to make a marinade for this halloumi. So we've got a nice little plate here. We've got a brush. We're going to brush that and put it into the little formin. We need a few little things here like this. And our shot of coffee, we'll get that in a minute. Now, that is boiling. Great. That's fantastic. That can boil away. We might have a little look at it. That'll just boil away like that. That's really cool. Yeah, so I've got my shot of Distinct coffee. Is it hot? I'll tell you what. You can smell the chili in this one. This one's what we call slap me hard and call me Jimmy. So this one's really serious. So we'll need that in a minute. But first, what we're going to do, we've got some ketchup mayonnaise. And this is all about how much you want to make. So I'm just going to wing all of this. So there's a bit of ketchup mayonnaise. There's some honey here. And I'm just going to grab a nice little dollop of honey and put that into there like that. Beautiful. We've got some crushed garlic all ready to go. Some crushed garlic. What else goes in this? Crushed garlic. I'm not going to put a spoonful in that because I like garlic. That's good.
Some lemonade.
Lemonade. So
thanks, Mark.
Thank you, Mark, from our local friend who grows these.
Hi, Jamie.
Hi, Jamie. So it's a lemonade tree. So it's a cross between lime and lemons. Now, we've got one of these fancy tools. And a lot of people will zest like this. But it's not the way you do it. And you actually zest like this. So the zest is being caught right there. Now, there's a very famous episode on MasterChef where the young kid was doing this, and they were looking at him going, what are you doing? He said, I'm zesting this lemon or the lime. And they said, but we've never seen that before. And the kid looks at him and goes, but I read the instructions. So there's your beautiful zest, and you just tap it like that. Done deal. So it's that simple to do that. Now, we're just going to mix this around now. We've got a bit of lime, we've got ketchup mayonnaise, we've got that, we've got the garlic, and guess what? Shot of our beautiful Distinct Chilli Coffee. Now we're going to mix that up.
So
it's quite a nice paste. Yep.
The sugar from the honey and the sweetness from the soy, will that make the Distinct different?
It will. So it'll calm the Distinct down just that little bit. And I'll grab that little spoon. There it is there. I'll get that extra bit of honey off because we really do need that honey in this marinade. So you're going to be left with a bit of marinade, but there's going to be still some left over, which is nice. And you can use that on something else. So just because we're going to be doing
Jamie says, please smile, Jimmy.
smiling. I'm smiling now. I'm looking up and smiling. Now,
Oh my God,
crazy eyes. So we've got this halloumi here. We're simply just going to get some of this and put it straight onto there. I'm going to pick it up, I suppose. Put it straight onto there like that. And we are going to pick this up and put this into the George Foreman, this side down, and then I will do a little basting in the Foreman as well. So there we go. So that can stay like that. I'm going to make a couple little movements here. There's something I want to tell you about that later too. So
I can smell the George Foreman warming up.
let's open that up. I think she's nice and hot. We've got a little spatula here. We are going to pick these up.
I don't think it's a she. It's
Okay.
George Foreman.
George Foreman? Oh, well, you know what I mean. Yeah, I mean, she's a beauty. Put those on there, on here like that. They'll go down, but they only go down so far anyway because there's a nice little rip there that holds them back. Two more to go. One up there and one right there. Now, I will just get a little bit more of our fingers, put some. I'll put a little bit more marinade on the top because these Foremans, these grillers.
Hey, Chris, come to check out your kitchen.
These grillers are fantastic because they do both sides at once, and that's a really, really neat thing. So that's fantastic. It does smell really, really good. I'll just pop this. We don't need this right at the moment. Oh, champagne time. Rightio. They're thirsty here today. Wow.
Why do we have pink nails, Christine?
Right.
We're going to pink tomorrow.
We're going to pink tomorrow. So I've got some glasses
So
here.
it's going to stop raining.
Oh, yeah. Holy dooly. But I think we might have some cover there. So maybe cover or we're going to the shops to buy ponchos. Not kind of sure. I think we've got to go and do that too. Yeah. So anyway, champagne. This one is one of our faves. Nice champagne. And I'm just going to crack that top a little bit because we've got a slippery hand. Here we go. Is everyone ready? Yeah, we love that sound. That sound is fantastic. So even though it's been like we couldn't work today.
Hey, Subi.
Hey, Subi, how are you? Nice to see you watching the show. Yeah, we couldn't work.
Hi, Tracy.
Oh, Trace. Hello, Trace. How you going? Some champagne.
So, Subi, we're having a nice champagne from the wine community today.
We are, yes. It's a very nice one. Very good champagne. And it's brut. And you know what brut means? Dry. So it means dry. So nice champagne. Non-vintage. So that's a good thing too. So here's some for Heather. Some for Christine.
Thank you very much.
I got a half empty glass, but that's all right. Cheers.
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 Fantastic. Have a little champagne, right? I've got to love champagne. Now, I do need to put a stopper in there
Most definitely.
because it needs a stopper to stop the bubbles coming out. Now, if you're still putting a spoon in your champagne bottles, guess what? It doesn't work. I'm going to have a little look in here. That's starting to look pretty good. And I can even baste from there. So if I get my little basting brush, which I'll pull a little back over again and have a little look.
I think that's a good idea.
We're doing about pretty good there. We're going to have a little look at that. We'll just put a little bit more on because it just has to get that nice colour. That's going good. There we go. That's good. That's a good thing about having that. Put that back down there on there. Put that back over there. Now, I've got to make something for the pasta, haven't I? So I've got another bowl right here. And I've got a big bowl here, and I've
Wow.
got some bits and pieces. We've got some anchovy. We've got some parmesan. We've got a couple of other products here. We've got some olives. Yeah, olives. So these olives, what I'm going to do with these, it's real simple. We're going to take some olives out, like this. Take about that many out. No, we'll take a few more. We're going to do some whole, and we're going to rip some. So you can cut them if you like, or you can just rip them like this. Put your fingers in there, just get them, and just rip the olive in half. We've got a couple of minutes to go on our pasta, which we'll check and just see how that's going for al dente.
The halloumi smells amazing.
The halloumi smelling really nice there.
Make sure it's not boiling dry.
Yeah, well, make sure it's not boiling dry, and we're going to check that out now.
Yes, Chris, they are nice bench tops in the kitchen.
Oh, beautiful.
They are. It's really nice. It's doing really well. So if you want to leave some whole olives in, you can as well. We'll put a few whole ones in as well as the chomped up ones. I like it so that it breaks it open and gets that olive flavour on everything. And that's really fantastic. The simple. We're just showing you what to do. You can do this easily at home too. So I've got my knife. My paper's gone. Over here.
Beautiful bubbles in that.
Nice bubbles. We've got a bit of, what do you call this?
The champagne singing.
Capsicum.
Capsicum. And we're just going to cut out this pith, the white bit. We don't need that bit. We don't need that bit at all. We're just going to have some this and watch what I'm doing with the knife, because the last thing I want to do is cut myself. Now that is...
Because we don't want bits of Jimmy in the pasta.
No. Not bits of you. This is just for a bit of colour and flavour and texture as well. It's going to go straight into our bowl with our olives there, like that. Straight in there. Fantastic. Look at that. Beautiful. We are going to get a few... I'll just put my little watch off. I reckon about another 3 minutes and that pasta should be ready. So I might put a timer on from someone. I'm just going to get some of these nice little things here.
Yummy.
We'll break them up. And you can put as much of this in as you like. We love anchovies, so I'll just put a few in there.
How's the halloumi looking, Jimmy?
The halloumi, I'm going to have a little check on that right now. I'll just wipe my hands because there is a little bit of oil on those.
Hi, Pauline.
Hi, Pauline. There's a little bit of oil on those chovies. So, yes, that's starting to look really nice. That's doing really nice.
Ooh, anchovies.
Anchovies. Yep. So now I've got something I can't open. Here it comes. Which is these are beautiful little
Baby capers.
baby capers. And they've got a really nice strong flavour too. So, yep, they can just go in like that. You can never have enough capers, really. Like that.
A bit like anchovies. You can never have enough anchovies.
Never have enough anchovies. So we've got that, we got that. And we got the olives, we got this. I might just move this now. We don't need this here anymore. I'm going to use this in a little bit. But before I do, what I will do is I will cut up some of this beautiful, absolutely fantastic.
Hi, Lorraine.
Hi, Lorraine.
Absolutely fantastic lemonade plant. Now this is going to be mostly for decoration when you see what we do with the other part. But what I will do also is I will take one slice of this beautiful lemonade, because it is really a lovely, lovely flavour plant, and you can use this in your gin, you can use this in a lot of things. So I'll just give that a little squeeze in there. Put
We
that little
really
bit
like it in our gin.
Yeah, it's really nice. So a little squeeze of that in there. Done. And now I've got some fresh basil we've grown in our garden. Some nice fresh basil. So I'm just going to waffly break that up. and that might be a bit of a Monty Python thing there, but anyway, waffly.
Waffly to the floor,
That's the one, what it is.
So Jimmy, basil, that brings us into...
That brings us to where this came from too. And where we're going to be tomorrow, right? Where are we tomorrow?
Tomorrow, as long as it's not pouring rain, we'll be at Basilee.
Yep.
On Hawthorne Road at Burpengary. They have their farm open day tomorrow from 9 to 1. They will have that rain, hail, or shine.
Yep.
But we may have some trouble getting the truck in. So if it's pouring rain still, we may not be able to attend. But we are hoping to. At this stage, we're planning to.
That's exactly what we're planning to do. Now, I'm just going to give this a little stir around. That's blending all those flavours in there. That's pretty nice. I am going to, now, right here is some of the beautiful Lux Kitchen and Cabinet olive oil. This always can do with a little olive oil, can't it? You know, so a little olive oil in there, put that in there. It's also going to help when the pasta's done. I'm checking this little part here. They're looking really good. I might even give that a little bit more of a 3 minutes. Okay, so I better have a little see.
Hi, Nat.
Oh, hi, Nat.
What this is like. Let me get a little piece of this and I'll test this whether it's done.
Hope you're keeping somewhat dry out there, Nat.
Beautiful. The pasta is done perfectly, and there is something we need to talk about with the pasta when we get that out. Now, that's got a nice little mix in there. We haven't got any extra salt or anything in this because we don't need it, right? So we're just going to now...
Hairy fish in there.
They're not even hairy fish. I don't know who makes that stuff up. They're beautiful. They've been around forever. One of the greatest producers from the Mediterranean because they're sardines. So they're
you're
fantastic.
a bit steamy, Jimmy.
Yeah, look at that. Steamy. Nice and steamy. So there is something...
That's a pasta spoon, is it?
This is a pasta spoon where you can just grab it straight out. That little bit of water won't do anything that comes off that little bit of pasta. That'll just help out. Put that in there. And there is something about this. So you might have one... You might have one of these at home and think, why is there a hole in that? Do they just do that so the water can drain out? But no, not really. If you get a bit of spaghetti got out there, if you get your spaghetti and push it through that hole, that's enough for one serve. So if you've got two people...
Before it's cooked, that is.
Yeah, before it's cooked, when it's all hard, you know, you put it through like that, you know, yeah. It'd be a bit hard getting that through the damn thing, wouldn't it?
We can give it a go.
Yeah, I reckon it'd be really, really hard. So now I'm just going to mix this up nicely like this. How's that halloumi smelling? Pretty good. So we've got all this nice flavours of this olives, the capsicum, the basil, fresh basil, and just in this pasta. This is a nice, beautiful, nice, fresh meal here. There, that's going well. Let me check this out. Oh, they're looking really, really good. So I think we're just about ready to plate this up. But before I do that, thirsty work.
Cheers.
We've done the cooking. It hasn't taken that long. So in this whole show to get the pasta ready and the halloumi done and all of that, this is another dish that you can get the family to help out with too.
The dog sneezed and then Terry sneezed.
Yeah.
The dog and the Palaio's here.
The
Palaio's here.
You can't guarantee what's going to happen with the guest audience.
So I'm just going to plate this up now with a pair of tongs. We're going to do the whole like this. We are going to, oh, there we go. We're going to put this on the plate like this and do a little twirl. Here we go. Little twirl. Make some height out of that. And we're going to get all of our beautiful colours and flavours that come out onto that plate like that. Just simple. That's so simple. And now...
So Nat, we're cooking pasta with anchovies, olives, capers, some basil and some capsicum. And we've made chili coffee marinade on halloumi.
Look at this. Look at this. Eh? We'll just get these pieces out here. The halloumi is going to sit on like that. It does... This foreman... What were you saying?
Just put that one straight. No, turn around.
Yeah.
That's better. Thank you. Hi, Mark.
Hey, Mark, can you see the lemonade fruit there? No? Oh, wrong Mark.
Wrong Mark. Starts with his
starts
surname
with an
still
S.
starts with an S, but it's not the Mark that gave us the lemonade.
There we go. So we've got a bit of mix and match. We've got the nice side where it's had the hotter plate onto it. We've got the other side. You can just now sit this. This looks absolutely fantastic. So that's our dish, but it's not quite finished just yet.
Hi, Mark.
There's always something else to do. And something else for that needs a little parmesan. You can never have enough cheese.
Long time no see, Mark.
Hello, Mark. Yeah. So A little parmesan over the top like that. Fantastic. Little parmesan.
How delicious
And
does that look?
a lovely fresh little sprig of basil from our garden. And you know what? That looks pretty fantastic. And there's a meal that you can have if you really wanted to. There's some nice marinade still here that you could use as well. But there are so many flavours in that product right there, right now, that dish. There's olives and anchovies and capsicum. There's the oil, beautiful oil. There is the marinade.
Hey, Mark, thank you for the lemonades. They're a garnish on our dish today.
They are.
And there's some of the zest in the marinade.
The zest in the marinade, the zest that's in the marinade that's gone for doing the halloumi. And of course we have it here too. So when you take a spoonful or a plateful, you can grab one of these and give it a little squeeze over your plateful as well. So that's fantastic. We are going to enjoy that. Now, is there anything else?
I think that's it for today.
Wow. So what do you think about our comfort food? So rainy, a bit miserable, make something that's really, really tasty. And we're going to take some great photos of it and send them to you as well. So
They certainly are juicy. Mark, we zested one into this spaghetti.
Yes.
And we also have had them in our gin over the last few days as well. So thank you.
And I dehydrated.
Oh, and we dehydrated some too.
So as well as doing the show and showcasing you what we've done with our recipe today, learn a couple of other things. What's that hole for? And the correct way to do your zesting. It catches it in there and you can just do that. You can always zest a bit more if you wanted to and put it over it. It just gives you that
Look
little
at
bit
us
of flavour.
being MasterChef.
MasterChefs. We're MasterChefing it. So thank you for these beautiful lemonades, Mark. And we've made a gorgeous meal. That's really comfort food. So champagne and that food right there. We're going to enjoy that. We're going to take some great photos.
Thanks, Mark. We'd love some more.
Yeah, we always love some more. Thank you so much for that.
And Nat said it's 10 out of 10 on a wet, rainy day.
Woohoo! That's fantastic. So, you know, from us, don't forget to share our page. Our cooking videos are on YouTube too, and you can subscribe to that. That would be very helpful for us. That would be fantastic. If you've got an idea and you think you might know something that we should cook with our products, that'd be great. Don't forget we have this in all different sizes as well. And there is a new product out, but you can only get it at the coffee truck. So if you want to come and find out what that new product is, come to the coffee truck. And you know what? For now, cheerio for me.
Cheerio.